So I'm very excited for this video. This is perhaps the rarest Pokemon in Great League, Hisuian Typhlosion. I met this trainer. Well, I maybe have met them before, but I had talked with this trainer at GoFest. So at GoFest in New York, I was one of the battling coaches, and one of my friends had asked me for a team, so I put together a team for him. And then the team ended up being triple weak to Hisuian Typhlosion, which is absolutely nuts. And obviously my friend got absolutely decimated by this trainer. This trainer collected that they got 3 wins, and I was like, "Oh, what did you use?" And he talked about he used Hisuian Typhlosion, which is an extremely rare Pokemon. You can go only get it by trading at zero friendship. So basically, a brand new trainer. I think there's only like 3 combinations available out of 4,000 or something like that, maybe four. Actually, probably just three. So extremely rare Pokemon. This person submitted. I told him to send me the battles. I've been a little bit late on it just because I had a really busy week, but I'm looking forward to seeing how these battles turn out. I believe he's running Azumarill, Shadow Drapion with Aqua Tail and Crunch, and then Azumarill with Ice Beam, Play Rough, and then Hisuian Typhlosion with Hex, Nightshade, and Overheat. Should be very exciting. It did get a buff because Nightshade got a buff, so it does allow it to be a little bit faster. And we're going to see Azumarill into Clodsire. We're going to see whether or not this Clodsire has Sludge Bomb. If it does, then it would be able to beat the... It doesn't look like it does because they threw it 8, which is the Earthquake. So it is an Earthquake. So Azumarill should be able to win the 0. A 2 Ice Beams should be enough to take this thing out. And it'll reach 2 Ice Beams before... Oh, interesting. They're going to shield. Okay, gonna throw another Ice Beam. I guess maybe they thought it was a Hydro Pump. And probably just going to let this go. Earthquake is going to be pretty close here. Probably enough. Oh, is not quite enough. So it does get a few more bubble damage in. Do you come in Drapion here or do you come in... I like this play. The Hex. The opponent ends up throwing on alignment. They're probably going to throw a Stone Edge here. Oh no, they throw an Earthquake. Makes sense because they're not going to be able to reach 2 moves here. But could have been a little bit more threatening here. This Overheat action. Oh, they actually come into Azumarill. Gonna throw the Nightshade. Does a pretty healthy amount of damage there, as you can see. Does a pretty good amount. And it gets a sneak in, which is really nice. Gonna let this go. Likely a Play Rough. And it is a Play Rough. And gonna do 1 and throw the Crunch. This is resisted, so it definitely will not KO the Azumarill, but we'll see if they end up shielding it. They do not end up shielding. Can you get the farm down? It's gonna be very close. Able to successfully get the farm down. And then here comes Feraligatr. Oh, Feraligatr is actually kind of nasty for this back line here. Gonna go for the Aqua Tail just for the chip damage. The Shadow Claws are gonna be super effective on this Typhlosion. Do you go for the Overheat here or do you go double Nightshade here? Gonna go for the Nightshade. We'll see how much this does to... Oh my goodness, that does a crazy amount of damage. How strong is Nightshade now? I should really look that up. I didn't. I guess it did a lot to the Azumarill. So, and I get their stab on the Nightshade. Oh my goodness. That actually does quite a bit of damage. I have to look that up afterwards. Okay, now we know Nightshade is pretty strong here. So this matchup is pretty close, fairly neutral matchup. I actually think Dunsparce does win some even shield scenarios here. But this is where you want to see it. So it's going to be able to... Azumarill's going to be able to put up a pretty good fight. But before the rollout buff, Azumarill clearly won this matchup. But it looks like Azumarill can still win this matchup. We will see. I think it's 4-3-4. Yeah, it looks like Azumarill can win this matchup. Gonna throw the Play Rough. This Dunsparce probably will survive the Play Rough, just barely, and get off one more rollout. Totally fine. We'll be able to easily survive this drill run. And we will see what's going to come in. Oh, it's going to be a Pelipper. Okay. Well, this is good to have alignment here versus on the Typhlosion, because Pelipper is going to be pretty nasty. End up no shielding. Wow. Okay. Do you let this go? Weather Ball would not KO. The Hurricane would. Okay, should just be a Weather Ball, which will definitely chip this Shadow Drapion, but won't be enough to KO. And gonna attempt the farm down. Okay, they end up catching onto Clodsire. Okay, well, getting the Aqua Tail on the Clodsire is actually probably way more valuable. And we will see how this matchup plays up. Do you go into Typhlosion now? Gonna go into Azumarill. Gonna try to force this Clodsire to throw or make it to the Ice Beam, which is really nice. This is actually going to be a pretty interesting endgame because this Clodsire has a ton of energy. And we will see. Gonna wait the clock out. Gonna need to make it to this overheat. Do you call... How do you play this endgame here? They do throw the Stone Edge, which would deal super effective damage. Okay, gonna throw the Nightshade here. Interesting. Is this enough? I don't... Oh, was that on the line? Oh man, if would have thrown, maybe this is just Stone Edge though. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I actually thought they were gonna win that game there. If would have thrown the overheat, that almost certainly would have been enough to take out the Clodsire there, and did actually end up making the move there. I ended up throwing the Nightshade. So, all right. We're gonna just speed this along here. Looks like everyone's afraid of this Hisuian Typhlosion. We're gonna see the Azumarill mirror. We're gonna see how these two decide to play it out. This you need 3 play roughs to KO. Gonna throw. We'll see. There's no guarantees the opponent has play rough on their own, but likely they do if they're staying in. And they will throw. This is after 7 bubbles, so we'll see if it is a play rough. It is a play rough. And this matchup is actually depending on who wins CMP between these two, because again, the third playoff is what's going to KO the opposing Azumarill. As you can see, it's actually very close here. And we will see who wins CMP. Okay. They tried to both try to catch there. Interesting, trying to catch the play rough onto the Drapion. I'm gonna save that energy. So if they don't bait here, this is actually a very close one shield matchup. They do. Oh, if they don't bait, this is a very close one shield matchup because 2 Aqua Tails will KO. So they're at 6 now. They need 1 more for the Earthquake. Okay, gonna throw the Aqua Tail, and we will see whether or not. Oh, very nice play by the opponent, predicting the catch there. But this is actually quite alright because you're gonna force this Azumarill to throw. This Azumarill goes to 100 energy here, but that's fine. You can hex down. You can just hex down here, or poison sting down. I think you hex down though, to be honest. Okay, very nice. And we will see this Clodsire does have a move. Okay, very nice. Not throwing right away, or not throwing the Aqua Tail into the Lantern. And we will see how this is going to play out. That Crunch does a tremendous amount of damage. Wow, Crunch is super busted there. And I think you let this go. I think you have to let this go. And this is actually going to be kind of a tricky situation here. Gonna have to shield this, but this Clodsire has an Earthquake. That's it is going to be enough to take out the Typhlosion there. Oh, tricky matchup there. I probably would have liked honestly, the Lantern was going to be pretty problematic in the back, but the farm down would have been really nice with Typhlosion there. But I don't know how you deal with okay, Azumarill versus Gastrodon. They come into Dunsparce. Thank goodness they came into Dunsparce because this thing is actually pretty nasty. Oh my goodness. Interesting here. That does a lot of damage. This team is really tricky for the back line. I actually really don't know how you win this here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my goodness. This is actually so problematic here. Okay, they're going to sack. Oh my goodness. I really don't know how you win this here. Okay, gonna throw right before they make it to another drill run. Okay, hopefully they come back in with the Gastrodon. Oh, they come in Toxapex here. That is so bad here, and they're gonna top left here. Oh my goodness, that is a very tough team. That is man, they were triple prepared for the Hisuian Typhlosion. Everyone builds their team to counter it. Unfortunately, that was a tough matchup here. And we're going to see Azumarill into Pangoro. Very good matchup for Azumarill. Resist all the moves from Pangoro. And they come into Cresselia. So this is, again, a good matchup for the Drapion. And we are going to see a throw onto CMP. And gets the debuff. Not that it matters because I think you need to throw the Crunch anyways. They will throw this Future Sight. So they do not have... Do you farm up more here then? Okay, gonna throw on a CMP. We will see whether or not it decides to shield. Does not decide to shield. Gonna be able to throw some really good Aqua Tails here. This is gonna do probably... Pangoro's pretty glassy. Probably does about 40%, 35%. Yeah, pretty healthy amount of damage. And they do throw... I'm assuming this is gonna be the Night Slash. You let this go. It is enough to KO, even though it's resisted. And they come out into Dunsparce. This is okay, though. Though the Pangoro, I guess, like, Hisuian Typhlosion resists everything from... No. It doesn't resist the Night Slash. Night Slash would be super effective. But this is where you want to see it, so... And we will see how this is going to play out. Probably going to let this go again. This Pangoro has quite a bit of energy. Gonna throw another Play Rough. The Azumarill looks like it can survive another drill run. Looks like you just need the Ice Beam to KO here. Do you let this go? Oh, gonna shield. Oh, that's very bad there. Probably would survive this though. Hopefully, it's actually probably better if they shield this. Let's see, they do. They do not. Oh my goodness. You're going to have to take a Night Slash, right? You have to take a Night Slash. Okay, gonna shield here. I guess, like, you would have to take one anyways, right? Because I don't think this will KO, though. Oh my goodness. That actually did way more damage than I was expecting. And gonna throw here. We will see. It is CMP here. Can you bubble down? They should be dry here. Hopefully no boost. Hopefully no boost. Oh my goodness. And it's simul KO. Oh my goodness. That was an unlucky series of events there. But that's okay. Pretty well played then. Okay, we're gonna see Azumarill versus a shiny Clotsire. And we will see how these two decide to duke it out. It does not look like they threw at 8. So again, this is a sign that they have Earthquake. And they're going to do 1 and throw the Ice Beam. Otherwise, there's no reason why you would go up to the Earthquake and throw the Sludge Bomb. Because it's just bad timing. And then Azumarill can win the 0 here. A lot of times the Clotsire survive with like 1 HP here and still get the move off. But no, unfortunately not this one here. Oh, that is kind of nasty here. That's kind of nasty here. Okay, does get to double Aqua Tail. Interesting. They came into... Gonna have to throw this second one here. Oh man, this is kind of rough here. Okay. You gotta come back into the Azumarill. Oh man. I think you gotta let this go here, right? Oh man, because you're gonna have to double shield here. Oh, okay. Okay. This is playable though. This is playable. You just gotta let this you let this go. They probably Icy Wind here and you just switch. Oh, they drill run. Oh, man. Okay. Call the bait here? Call the bait. I like this play. Oh! Ooh. Okay, gonna overheat this Dugong, which you probably have to. Who wins CMP? Man, probably Typhlosion. So, but you would have to lead with a move because the Marowak definitely had a move. Oof, these ground users are pretty tough in the back. Maybe like a Okay. Oh, okay. Well, this is why you have this 2 back line here. Gonna say switch into okay. This is playable though. If you can win alignment here, this would be super valuable. Flip the switch. No debuff there. That is nasty there. I think you shield this here. Okay, gonna let it go. Okay, all right. Okay, just barely survives. Maybe you get the debuff here, and then you get one more poison thing and KOs. Okay, nope, they end up... Okay, that's okay too, because you can leave with energy. I like this play. And you can go to like 100, throw the Ice Beam, then Ice Beam the... I like this play. Okay, gonna have to take another one. Maybe you even bubble down, to be honest. Is that too much? Okay, gonna throw here. Didn't want to take another drill run. They end up... Okay, gonna switch into... Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Can still do this. Come on, Typhlosion. Oh my gosh, these bubbles are absolutely eating this thing alive. Ooh, okay. Okay, the Nightshade did a ton of damage though. Gonna let this go. The Ice Beam here. But you need like... I don't see how you can win here, but... Because you're just going to get Vine Whip down. And you need like 2 Ice Beams to KO here. Oof. Okay, all right. We're just going to speed this along here. Maybe try to win Switch versus the Dunsparce or catch later or bubble it down. Get a shield advantage, but you end up getting bubble down on the Typhlosion. All right, well, I guess they end up throwing the Ice Beam. Okay, so where do you want to see it? And let's see how these two decide to play it out. We saw Azumarill does win the 0. Gonna throw the drill run. No stab drill run. Even though drill run's a pretty good move. Gonna throw the play rough at the Azumarill. At the Dunsparce, I should say. And gonna let this go. No point in throwing it right away because it would be on alignment. No. Actually, Azumarill would be able to get it 1 turn beforehand. They come into Klutzer. Okay, well, this is where you want to see it. Nice timing on throw. 2 bubbles, then throw. Okay, gonna come into Drapion. I'm not sure I would come into Drapion. I guess you need the... You have to shield this, right? Oh, yes, gonna shield this. They Sludge Bomb bait. That's crazy. Okay. And gonna throw. They end up shielding. Do you let this go? They do throw the Earthquake. Do you Hisuian Typhlosion down? Oh, man. Okay. Oh, this is very rough here. Okay. Okay. I should survive this, right? And then get the Ice Beam off. Okay. Okay. Maybe Ice Beam would have been enough there, but we will see. They end up letting it go. What do they have? Like a Feraligatr in the back? Oh, okay. Yes, Feraligatr in the back explains why they decided to let it go there. Okay, we're gonna have Azumarill into Jumpluff. Okay, not the worst, but definitely want to switch. They come into Diggersby. Okay, this is not terrible here. Gonna throw the Aqua Tail, but you need 3 Aqua Tails here. And unlike Klutzer, this thing paces much faster to the Scorching Sand. Is it much faster? I guess like 7 and 6. 13, yeah, 7 and 6 versus 8 and 7, which makes a pretty big difference. Oh, it does get the attack drop here. Okay. Gonna let this go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Because it wants energy here. Let this go. They do Scorching Sand. No debuff here. 1 and throw the Ice Beam. Okay. All right. Or throw the Ice Beam right away. Looks like they actually denied the on the way in, which is good. Okay. All right. And they come into for Alligator. Okay. All right. This is pretty tough here. Okay. You let this. Okay. Gonna shield. Oh man. Okay. Okay, maybe that's actually still. This is actually gonna looks like they're gonna be able to win here, right? Oh man. Okay. Well, I guess you needed them to shield there. That was probably the win con there was getting them to shield. I guess they didn't know. Oh my goodness. This is there's no way to win here. There's definitely no way to win here. They'll survive the energy ball here. I guess if they don't have energy ball, well then they would probably just throw the acrobatic there. And then aerial ice, probably enough here. Oof. Okay. Maybe if they would have thrown the Aqua Tail onto the Diggersby, we see Malamar versus Zoomerl is a good matchup here. And they come into Feraligatr. I like this play. Force the Feraligatr throw. And then you switch. Yes, I like that play. Probably shield this, to be honest. Okay, gonna no shield. And then gonna throw the crunch. I don't know if the crunch is enough here. So the Feraligatr might actually get off another move. Yes, they will. You shield this, farm it down. Drapion still does pretty well against Malamar since it resists the Psywave. So this is going to do some, especially if you get the debuff here, it's going to do some nice amount of, nope, no debuff there. Okay, gonna get the Aqua Tail off. This doesn't KO, but we'll see whether or not this Malamar was counting. Okay. Nice. They come to Zoomerl. Hopefully they throw at the Zoomerl. Okay, they come into Clodsire. Okay, this is actually where you want to see it. This is still very playable here. Oh my goodness. Okay, gonna come into okay, the opponent's lagging. Okay, we like that. Oh, okay. Oh, now we're waiting here. Oh man. Okay. All right. Mixed emotions here. I don't know. Okay. All right. Come on. All right. Forcing the opponent to admire this Hisuian Typhlosion. Maybe the opponent was like, "What the heck is this? This thing I've never seen this thing in Great League before." Okay. Gonna farm up. I'm gonna throw the Nightshade here, and this game's over anyway. So, gonna throw the. Is this the first overheat? No, maybe the second overheat thrown I've seen. Okay, nice. Probably would have stayed. And then okay, all right. Azumarill versus Talonflame, wonderful lead here, and they come into Feraligatr. I think you have to shield this here. I probably would have stayed again because you can handle the. Okay, they're one off the next Hydro Cannon. You shield this here. Okay, gonna go for the bait here. I don't know how valuable this bait is because they're one off the move and they're gonna win CMP. Maybe one in catch. Okay, gonna throw the Aqua Tail again. Okay, all right, the one CMP? Really? Is that no? Or they? I don't know. You come in Typhlosion here. Okay, I'm gonna come in the Azumarill. Hopefully they don't have a hard Azumarill answer. They do. Gonna throw here. Then look to switch. This is actually playable then. You switch here. And they come into... Okay. They come into Talonflame. I guess it's actually very winnable here. because they're going to have to throw this animation's throwing me off. Then you bubble this down. They Brave Bird here. And well, they probably still survive one bubble here, so you actually get the same amount. And should be able to survive the Frenzy Plant. This actually is going to be a very nice win here. Very nicely done. Should be able to easily survive this. And then get off the Ice Beam. And we say goodbye to Superior. The Ice Beam coverage coming in super clutch there. Nicely done. Nicely done. Thank goodness it wasn't like Toxapex or I guess Lantern's probably not that common. What's Garethorn would have been worse, I guess, because I doubt 2 Ice Beams would KO. You need 3 moves there, so worked out pretty well. All right, we're gonna have Azumarill into Golurk. This is a good matchup. This is a very good matchup for Azumarill. Okay. Oh, okay. What? Okay, you got to switch here. You definitely got to switch. You let this go, and you crunch them. You crunch them. I think it's like 8 and 7 to get to these. You might have to shield the. Probably have to shield this. Need a crunch and an Aqua Tail probably. I guess depends if you get the debuff or not. All right. Yeah, Aqua Tail would be enough here. Oh, that froze frame drops were nasty there. Okay, they will Shadow Punch here. Oh, getting the Aqua Tail off would have been really nice, or Crunch. I guess Crunch would have been better there. Let's see if they decide to shield this or not. They do actually end up deciding to shield, and they will make another Shadow Punch. Probably will survive this here, but will end up shielding. Oh, man. Okay. You got to switch here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. There's no way. There's no way here. There's no way here. There's no way here. But I don't think a play rough would KO here. Even if it does, the Toxapex is too healthy there. Oof. Those frame drops there was... what ended up being consequential, I guess. Yeah, consequential, because would have been able to also need to switch out faster into it. Okay, another Dunsparce here. Oh, okay. Oh, some lag there. Let's see if it matters here. Let's see. Oh man, that is not good there. That is not good. All right, let's see. Oh. Okay. They will, again, they'll be able to reach the next move beforehand because of the 1-turn drop there. So no point in throwing right away. Gets the extra bubble in. And then we will see. They're probably going to be in Ice Beam range after. Okay, gonna switch here. Oh, okay. Interesting. They switched. I guess they're trying to catch the play rough. I think you let this go here. Gonna shield. Maybe fearful of that acrobatic. Does a lot. But you got the shield, right? The crunch is not going to KO this jump off. Oh, they actually end up shielding it again. Interesting. Just wants a chip. Maybe it could have swapped, but it's kind of a tough swap to do. Gonna go into Typhlosion, I presume. Oh, okay. Gonna throw here. Okay. Hopefully come back into Dunsparce. Definitely gonna get outpaced here. I think you gotta let this go. You put it all on. You're gonna have to shield with the Typhlosion. Oh, okay. Man, is this Nightshade enough? It's like double resisted. It is enough. And they come into a Azumarill. Oof. Okay. Okay. Maybe this is a very bad Azumarill and 2 Nightshades is enough here. I would like to prefer the farm down with... No, it's definitely not going to be enough here. Oof. Okay. I think the farm down with the Typhlosion would have been better there versus the jump bluff. And we see for our alligator, well, this is pretty like even matchup. Like they both like resist something. They both are throwing neutral something. And both are gonna throw the player off. And we will see the Feraligatr is at 9. Okay, gonna switch here. Okay, I'm not sure I like this switch here, but I guess you have to beta if it's like a Dunsparce in the back. Gonna throw the crunch. They actually let it go. Interesting, because the Feraligatr had quite a bit of energy still. Okay, ends up being the right call. Okay, thank goodness the Dunsparce decides to try to throw a good timing. Okay, gonna make the catch. This is gonna be so tricky though. Probably survive this here, but I don't know if he'll make it to a move here. Let's see. Oh, he will be able to make it a move here. Get the Ice Beam off. Okay, nice. Oh man, this is super tricky here. Okay, gonna throw the Aqua Tail. Maybe I would have come Typhlosion and overheated it, but gonna let this go. We'll see if they Stone Edge or they do Stone Edge. Probably could have got off another Aqua Tail. Get a shield. You're gonna need 2 overheats here to win the game, which is definitely possible. Okay, they catch on Dunsparce. That's okay though. And okay, maybe the Night Slash was just enough because I think you can make it to the move. Oh, okay, maybe this Aqua Tail would be enough here. Let's see. As my wife would say, copium. Is it enough? It is not enough. Oh, Battle of the Poison Stingers. Yeah, maybe the Night Slash, Night Shade, or whatever it's called, would have been enough there. It was a very nice catch by the opponent. Okay, we're going to see Azumarill into Malamar. This is a good matchup for Azumarill. Interesting. They come into... They farmed up a ton with that Malamar. I think you... Okay, I was like, you probably have to stay... At least let them throw onto the opposing Azumarill. And gonna throw the crunch. This is not gonna be enough. I doubt they shield here. Okay. Okay, gonna throw. I like this play here because this crunch is not probably now enough. Could be with the debuff. Oh, it is not enough. Let this go. Okay, good shield. Good shield. Good shield. Do you shield this? Okay. Come back into Azumarill. I like this play. Gonna throw the Ice Beam. I don't know if the Ice Beam even one stage defense dropped is enough. Okay, they're desperate to try to switch out here. I'm assuming they're gonna throw the foul play. They throw the superpower here. Okay. Okay, they throw an alignment. This is definitely not gonna count. This is super debuff superpower. Okay. I like taking out this Malamar. They end up shielding here. You let this go. 100%. This is like a 3-time debuff superpower. Okay. Oh my goodness. We come into Typhlosion here. And you overheat it. You have to shield this here. Hopefully no debuff. Oh man. Okay, maybe you can make it this Aqua Tail and let it be CMP here. In theory, it shouldn't be CMP because that was a switch turn, but okay, it is CMP. That's really nice here. They're probably gonna Fire Punch. They Scorching Sand here. Okay, nice. Okay. Well, that's good. Now they can't catch. Oh, no! 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 Maybe this is enough still. Maybe the Malamar had some energy. Oh my goodness. Okay, well those were some fun battles there. Thank you very much for sending those battles. Wow, that was insane. Definitely very glassy Pokemon. If it got astonished, maybe it would be even better. But thank you very much. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.